I absolutely have not played enough of Honkai Star Rail yet. I did start it, but inevitably, like many others, got distracted by the huge spectrum of many other games that exist. One thing I did really appreciate and enjoy was the music though. Today we are analysing Cocolia Boss Theme from Honkai Star Rail. I don't really know what to expect. I've heard quite a bit of the OST, not this particular track, and I'm expecting a particular style, but I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to encounter. I have a bit of a personal connection with the music of games published by MiHoYo. I used to work in a studio and got to be on the sessions when Genshin Impact 4 was being recorded, so I was literally in the room setting up the mics and everything. So I'm always really excited to see what musically they're cooking. So let's get straight into it. I also have my keyboard in front of me. Let's get straight into it. Wrapped in biting wind. I wasn't expecting vocals. that was a jump scare and a half. I was not expecting vocals. Okay. What have we got so far? We have an acoustic guitar panned left and we have vocals come in center. Key signature wise, we are in the key of B minor.
Hearts will never bleed, frozen and banished. Ooh. Out of greed.
I knew something would come in there.
Their restless dreams that try so hard to breathe.
Wait, I'm sorry, this is a boss theme. In which case, I'm either expecting it to go in two directions, either just be completely consistent like this, and I'm imagining a kind of a very overly dramatic boss battle, or there's going to be a part sometime soon that massively elevates and becomes more intense. I'm kind of leaning a bit more towards the latter, only because of those drums, the really cinematic drums. It's one thing to have drums like this. It's another thing to have drums that are a bit more like this. The massive cinematic reverb. So I'm expecting it to go into the big cinematic route. Also, love the vocalist as well. Very kind of warm sounding vocals.
Pulses flutter and sting within this bleakness.
Ooh. There we go. Chord-wise, for the chorus, imagine maybe this is a chorus or a pre-chorus. We start on a G. Before going back to the B minor. E minor. Very kind of like quite open, I describe it. Wide sounding chords, overly dramatic as well. Very pop sounding in many ways too, in terms of the chord structure. But I really like it too. Wake up, it's time to gather now. I'm immediately gathering the impression of many people coming together to take on something hugely important. Like, I'm guessing this is like a significant boss sort of thing.
We'll find their way back
I'm calling this like the reprieve section where things are a bit more drawn out, a bit slower, before we massively build up into that chorus again. The very, very impactful, heavy one. I would love to know people who've played the game and experienced the boss battle, or boss theme, because it might not be. I keep saying boss battle, but it's not even a given it's even a battle. It doesn't necessarily have to be. It could literally be the theme of a boss. I'm assuming it's a battle though. But I would love to know how you as the player are supposed to feel as you're hearing this and experiencing wherever this plays. Because the way I feel is like, it's been a long, arduous journey, and we're finally kind of reaching the climax kind of thing. Like, listen to this. I get a sense of like tiredness, very climactic, very dramatic.
We made a choice, go fight against your fate. They will come with the flame. They will wake up the despondent crowd. Storming world somehow. Unsheath the sword not to kill. Unsheath the sword to end those clouds above around the goblins time gather now.
Ooh, okay, whoa.
Forget about the rules written down with a rock. There were chasers of light, find a way or
We have vocals now filtered, filter automations when you cut out wave frequencies from the vocals. We had a change in time signature very briefly, but we're now back in 4/4. That was really cool. There's so many things happening, I don't really know what to expect. We had the kind of like, I expected this to be a combination of two things. The very cinematic acoustic guitar. The very powerful section with the guitars doing the power chords, as well as the massive cinematic drums. But now we have a kind of like a, yeah, we're right in the middle of this, let's get going kind of vibe to it. It feels a little bit country in a sense. Very, very rock inspired. The drums come in with a very metal-like rhythm. Whatever is arriving will be prepared, which is ironic because if this is a boss battle, surely we're already there. Like, there's not much to prepare for. Like, is this like the moment just before the boss? It could well be that. I'm really curious about this. We have time for one more dramatic section? No.
We made a choice, go fight against your fate.
There we go.
They will come with the flame. They will wake up the despondent crowd. Storming world somehow. Unsheath the sword not to kill. Unsheath the sword to end those clouds above around the gods. Hear the cheering sound.
That was so cool. That was really nice. It was props to the singer as well, who Jonathan Steingard, if hopefully that's right, and the composer as well. And of course the lyricist, can't forget the lyricist too. That was such a nice, it took me on a journey. Like, I don't know who this boss is or what I'm fighting against, but I'm angry. Like, I want to defeat this boss now. And I think the dramatic cinematic changes between the slow cinematic acoustic, the very heavy cinematic action-like drums towards the middle section and the choruses. Then we have the more stripped-up section as well. This really does feel like a bit of a roller coaster, and I like that about music. I like music which is willing to take me on a journey, because I imagine getting to this place or getting to this enemy was a journey in of itself. So, if there are any other tracks you'd like me to analyze from any other game, always feel free to let me know in the comments down below. But until next time, thanks for watching, and take care, my friends.